Welcome to Ringside Riffs by Andres Cortes. So you heard the rumors of WWE? Have you been paying attention to what's going on? We have the Bloodline continuing to go. Battlegrounds has ended, and Hikaru is joining the WWE. Yes, the 7-foot giant, part of the Bloodline, is coming in and becoming a new Bloodline members. Now we see it all over the rumors. We see that the WWE is bringing up Jacob Fuck 2. They're bringing up Hikaru. They're bringing up every single Samoan and Polynesian member that they can find related to The Rock or any other person. So let's get this straight. What is going to happen with the Bloodline? Can Solo Sokoa really be the tribal chief? Or should we just be expecting Roman Reigns to come back and take his position because all these members seem to be a dominant force in the WWE and one thing can only stop them? What is their ultimate mission and who will ultimately be the champion? What is the promise in the contracts that are being given to these men and support for them to come to the WWE? We know that they are here to establish themselves as the bloodline, the never ending storyline of the WWE, because it can continue for ages, because everybody ends up being a family member. We have Solo Sokoa being the main guy, but does he have that credibility? All these powerful entities being brought to him, all him by his side, and we know Solo Sokoa is the man. Now, Battlegrounds was intense. Las Vegas was all in on it, and we got to see the crowning of the North American Women's Championship. And guess what? It was Kaylani Jones. We have this big push. It wasn't so sur who I thought was going to win. It was Kalani Jones. We also got to see how the OC lost their chance to win the NXT titles. A lot of people are talking about the OC and how they might come out and actually do a crossover with TNA as well. What we also got to see was the underground match, and yes, it was exciting, it was thrilling, and it was exactly what we want to see, a knockout blow, giving a definitive winner. So you gotta make sure Battlegrounds is actually a good ground. We got to see, of course, the North American champion keep his title. Trick Williams continue to be Trick Williams, and just the Whoop era continues to inflate. Ethan Page showing up and obviously gaining a huge pop for what he has done to the wrestling community, and only more surprises in NXT. NXT continues to grow with its fandom, with its audience attenders, and with the way it continues to move. So one thing is for certain, we can only be astonished by that crossover that we got to see. Roxanne Perez, and we got to see her continue to be the champion, continue to celebrate and hold proud NXT. Why? Because she deserves it. Now, there was confrontation that we'll get into. We were defined by what we saw, but one thing is certain: Roxanne Perez continues to be the one, continues to be the prodigy child. We continue to support Trick Williams. He continues to get that push because NXT is the place to build legends. It is the place where we are once beholded. Now, Battlegrounds definitely made a push, made a statement, had the audience attendance, had that entity of UFC crossovers, TNA crossovers. But what can we expect for the incoming NXT performances? Will this be norm? Will we continue to see UFC attendees? Will we continue to see more TNA characters appear? Because we need to see, hey, the first ever. If we ever saw anything, there was a lot of praises all over the internet. It was a lot of excitement all over from every WWE fan, because this is the ultimate plan for everybody. It's for AJ Styles to get that TNA title. It's for him to carry that title, boy, and say, "This is the way I'm retiring." WWE conquered another wrestling fraction, and it might be TNA. Now, we're watching the ever so capacity of a new title being born. What does that mean? It means that there will be new divisions and new arrivals for the WWE. We definitely saw already some highlight packages in the NXT promotion era for new superstars arriving, and we can only expect more to come in soon, because it continues to grow, it continues to evolve, it continues to be that one place where these even well-established people such as Ethan Page, All Ego, he comes here to compete, to establish himself in the WWE universe, and then move up. So one thing we definitely learned is that NXT rose them all, and they continue to be on top. No way that was WWE gonna give a victory to someone coming out. So definitely every WWE superstar won. The TNA superstar lost. The AEW superstar lost, and anybody coming in thinking that they were gonna win, they were definitely on their way out. Who is on their way out is Ricochet. Rumors are hot, and if everybody's talking about it, I'm gonna say it too. Ricochet seems to be on his way out. He seems to be uncontended. The Speed Champion, the Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Highlight Reel, the one that pushes everyone. He is tired of not getting his own push, and we all talk about Samantha Irvin, the announcing, the way that she does her job. We all talk about the way that it is established that their relationship is going, but does he have the mindset to just continue to be a Mr. Mid card? Because this is not what he wants. It is definitely not what he was ever striving for. Ricochet does deserve that one push. And if he's leaving that company, it might be temporary just to reestablish himself as a more credible number one contender for the world championship. Now, CM Punk is in hot water again. As I mentioned before, there was dirt thrown in the wounds of CM Punk. It continues to be some backstage conflicts, and Roxanne Perez might have been taking a page from Drew McIntyre's book, because in an interview off camera, off the grid, we got to see NXT's championship retained Roxanne Perez get her interview, get her shot, and tell dirt to CM Punk's face, saying the retaliations, talking the truth, saying what everybody else is thinking, saying what Drew McIntyre has established for CM Punk. Now, is this just conflict in between the WWE universe, or is this actual WWE drama? We've seen the AEW videos. We know about CM Punk's temperament issues. We know that it could be possible that CM Punk is actually disliked in the locker room area, and he is not well liked by examples such as Roxanne Perez. Is Drew McIntyre brainwashing the WWE locker room, or is CM Punk an actual menace and trying to be a control freak in every such aspect? We can only wait to find out. But thank you for watching.